Alright, let's take a look at Action Comics number 244 from September 1958. This is part of the very early days of the Silver Age for Superman. We already went through Superman's encounter, his first encounter with Brainiac, and several other firsts as well, including a tryout of Supergirl. Here is one of these shock covers where Superman is bad for some reason. He's destroying Earth's submarines, and he's the new ruler of Atlantis, Superman's undersea kingdom. This cover was drawn by Curt Swan and inked by Stan K. Curt Swan, of course, is a classic Superman artist, and this story, Super-Merman of the Sea, was written by Otto Binder and penciled by Wayne Boring with inks by Stan K. And usually there's this preview splash panel here where Superman is ruling the Earth from undersea. Why is this? Well, the story begins with Superman rushing to the sea to encounter something that crashed there, and it's these two aliens. And the aliens are like mer aliens, and Superman is now the ruler of the sea, and he's going to rule the sea, and shun the humans on the surface. And he's got this message saying, "Am undersea exile Superman." So now he's exiled himself, and he's helping these sea people. And so, basically he's shunned mankind, and he's kind of attacking mankind as well. And humankind is all like, what the hell? Like Superman's turned bad, and he's now the ruler of the sea. Superman's Fortress of Solitude's submarines and divers keep out. He's got a giant key here, just like he does in the Arctic for his regular Fortress of Solitude. Superman is waving to this guy to get out. This guy is saying, like, he's waving for me to go away, as if he doesn't want me around. Has he forgotten his friends in the upper world? I'll signal my helper to pull me up. Now, all of this was edited by Mort Weisinger. Mort Weisinger was a classic Superman editor, but he loved these kinds of stories where heroes seem to turn their back on what's good and just, and then there's some sort of neat reason for it at the end. Mort Weisinger also oversaw the expansion of the Superman lore with things like, Supergirl and all of the super pets and everything, and also like villains like Brainiac, and characters like that, and also the Legion of Superheroes playing a role in his Superboy days, plus Superboy itself. So here's Superman doing all sorts of zany things to help out these bad guy characters, melt the polar ice cap so that they can live in all of Earth while all of the surface people of the Earth get destroyed. He's got his little plan here, and so Superman activates this thing, but the rays it emits are harmless and will not melt the polar ice caps. Superman reveals his plan, that he basically lied to these people because he felt that early on, if he tried to shun them away, they'd come in with their vast army and attack the Earth. Instead, he creates this ruse where he poisons the water, at least the water they're breathing in, with a lot of salt, makes them realize that maybe the water on Earth is not for them, and they peacefully go away. And here's the ruse. And that's the big misunderstanding story, one of many in this era. And here's a Congo Bill story, The Riddle of the Rock, from Action Comics number 244. This story was written by Jack Miller and penciled and inked by Howard Sherman. And classic inking art here. Congo Bill is basically a guy who hangs out in the jungle, of an undetermined. I think it's probably Africa or something, and he hangs out with this jungle boy, who's this like white boy who lived in the jungle all his life, and he encounters weird stuff. Here he encounters a diamond smuggler, who uses a giant bird, which is basically the mythic rock from the 1001 Nights stories. And so basically he tries to foil this guy, and so he rigs up this hot air balloon and gets attacked by the rock giant bird. But that enables Congo Bill to capture this guy who was imprisoning and using this rock for his purposes, and that's the story. And here's another tale of Tommy Tomorrow. This was written by Otto Binder with pencils and inks by Jim Mooney. And so here this dude is with a bunch of recruits, and he's trying to train them and everything, and the recruits keep showing him up. And they have various ways of besting him, and he keeps getting foiled. Here he got like attacked by a bunch of flaming birds and everything. And here this sharpshooter is somehow shooting a bunch of meteors in very foggy space, and there's no way anyone can do that. And so anyways, Tommy doesn't know what's going on, and he fools these guys into saying, hey, like the sun is about to explode, let's warn the world. And they all warn different worlds. That's because they come from different worlds. So they reveal that they're aliens, and they had special abilities to best Tommy in all these different tests and everything. And so because Tommy was able to figure out the ruse, he gets some sort of award or something. So there you go. And that's the stories that comprised Action Comics 244 from 1958 September. I hope you like going through this with me. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Lots of great comic book stuff on here. So until next time, take care.